My name is Peter Habicht. This is my 1962 356 B Roadster. The car was restored in 2022 following an incident with the hood coming open, topped out in third gear. Underneath the paint, there was quite a bit of lead that caused the paint to come up. It had been restored prior to my ownership. There were some things that had been done at that time that needed some undoing. So we were really kind of given a bit of a blank canvas with what we could do and what we wanted to save on the car. Driving this car, I have to say, you feel everything. The wind, the road, the bumps in the road, the sound the car makes, the sound the engine makes, everything is very visceral. It's completely immersive. It's a momentum car. Keeping up with traffic or on a rally, you want to think a couple of moves ahead in how you're geared, how you're entering a corner, when you're going to brake. I'd say a situation of hyper awareness, a little bit of vigilance, a lot of enjoyment. There's nothing like an open back road. Everything is up to you to figure out how you want to handle everything around you. Well, this car, 62 Roadster, was available in three variants. It was a normal, a super, and a super 90. It was a really popular option to pull the motor, drop in a 912 motor. Anything over 120 horsepower, I'd say you'd really want to think about changing the brakes. Disc brakes were an option. This particular year was just before the 356C was released, which did have standard disc brakes. This car is one of 249 T6 356B Roadsters produced. This really marks the end of the line for all of the Speedster lineage, tracing all the way back to the original car, which was a mid-engine Roadster. After this car ceased production, it was only coupes and cabriolets afterwards. So it kind of represents what I consider sort of the last true link to the very first 356, which was a Roadster. I remember growing up in this car in the back seat, rolling down the hill to downtown Port Jeff, and remembering people not knowing what the car was. Everyone thought it was a VW. No one had any idea that Porsche made a car like this, and it was very rare to see one, I would say, within 100 miles of where we grew up. This car is laid out with the classic Porsche tech in the center. I've owned the car now about 4 years, and I can tell you everything is just at hand. I'm 6'4", and for a taller person, I tell people in the passenger seat, you could fit a small pizza oven. The engine's obviously in the back, front axle are in front of my feet. There's no power steering on this car, given a light front end. It's fairly easy to maneuver around at slow speeds or in a parking lot like we are here. The transmission is 4-speed. Not much you don't need. Very true to what it is, what it does, how it feels, and just how it shows up. There's nothing to distract you other than from the experience of everything around you. Once again, my name is Pete. Thanks for checking it out. If you have any questions about me or the car, follow me on Instagram at 62 Roadster, and thanks for checking it out on Hemmings.